All right, Miranda Sings. I'm sure you guys have heard of her. If you guys haven't, this is what she looks like. One of the most powerful people in the entire planet. She can snap her finger and destroy the entire planet if she wanted to. She fought Beerus on a one-on-one and kept up with him. Powerful, right? What's interesting about this character is that she leveraged her power when it came to her fans and a couple of people that helped her along the way when she was creating her content. She also ended up coming out on Wreck-It Ralph. I'm sure you guys have heard of this movie. It's a Disney movie, which I personally found absolutely terrible. I hated it, but she made a little cameo there. As you guys can see, that's her face there. Disney being Disney, eventually they're going to use the Stalin method where, you know, they take images and completely Photoshop them out of it, except this is going to be an animation, just completely eliminated by cutting it out or whatever. If you guys don't know, let me go ahead and catch you guys up just a bit. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a couple of the reasons why she's getting canceled. The main one being Adam McIntyre. Some of these videos even span 3 years ago before everything unfolded. Viewers discretion is advised. What you're about to watch is insane, all right? Because you could just see Colleen just creating a masterpiece of a crime. It's almost amazing how she's self-aware of this situation.
Oh my god, that makes me laugh. I want to send him something. Do you want the bra, Adam?
Do you want the bra and panties? Tweet right now.
Okay, maybe he'll want the panties. Although then his parents will be like, "You're not allowed to watch who is sending you panties."
You know, if you say it a second time, it's even funnier. It actually isn't. You see what I'm talking about? She's self-aware. She knows that if she sends these panties over to Adam, the mom's gonna flip. And I'm not talking about a back flip, front flip, side flip, any flip. I'm talking about she's gonna get upset at the fact that some stranger on YouTube or on social media is sending her child very explicit material.
So I did get sent the lingerie, and immediately whenever it arrived, my parents were furious. They were so angry. So I still have this. So this was what I was sent, and then I hate touching it. Then these, I don't know which way they go, but these as well.
You actually sent them the panties? Believe it or not, this video was made 3 years ago. If you look at the like to dislike ratio, you can see that it's almost half, which means to me that during this time, there were people that were siding with Colleen, even though she sent this. So that's one of the many reasons as to why she's getting canceled currently. Another reason is because she would underpay her employees. Why would you buy a Happy Meal when there's nothing to be happy about when you're getting paid so low? Now, there are many other reasons, but I'm not going to showcase them because obviously this isn't a show and tell. And a lot of that you can't really show on YouTube. So that's unfortunate. Now I want to go ahead and talk about the apology. All right, I bullshit you not when I tell you that this woman ends up bringing out her ukulele, starts shredding it as if she's shredding some sort of guitar solo, and she ends up apologizing to her fans. Apologizing. It's not really an apology. All right, I'm gonna have to stop you right there. Okay, what in the hell was that? That was absolutely horrendous. I've never heard anything so unbelievably terrible. You don't even need to sing to break glass. Your voice is irritating enough. All right, I get it. All right, now I want to go over her arguments because she sings her arguments, and I thought that a lot of her arguments were very gaslighty. She blames the audience and takes very little accountability for her actions. I'm not even kidding. Like, if you can measure her accountability, how much she takes responsibility on a scale from 1 to 10, it would be an improper fraction.
You know, we should hope that everyone can learn from their mistakes and grow and change their behavior and be a better person. And this is something that I've always tried to do when I make mistakes, and it's something that I will continue to try to do. What? Oh, you don't care? Oh, okay. I thought you wanted me to take accountability, but that's not the point of your mob mentality, is it? No. Your goal is to ruin the life of the person you despise while you dramatize your lies and monetize their demise.
Are you serious? Dude, there was like, what? You've been on the platform for about 15 years. Anybody could have done that at any moment. Why are you making it seem like because people are doing it now that you are the target and so therefore they want to profit off of your demise? I think that's very insincere, and it almost shows us that you have learned nothing from this entire situation. At the same time, let's not kid ourselves, all right? There are people out there, a small group of people that really do want to just make a person's life terrible. But for the majority of the people, dude, like a lot of the people just don't want you to have power. They see what you're capable of. We're not comfortable with you having power. After all, the whole situation with Adam, that what, you just accidentally sent that? It doesn't work like that.
I feel like I can already hear the comments on this video. She's gaslighting, manipulating. Oh, she's a narcissist and a rat. I would never make a mistake like that. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that all of you are perfect, so please criticize.
That right there. You saw how she gaslit in the same verse? That's what I'm talking about. And not only that, she also ended up committing a straw man towards the end, talking about that all of us are perfect. Like we never claim to be perfect. Some people are canceling people when they have obviously committed so many terrible acts, but nobody here is claiming that they're perfect. You just inserted that. The whole idea is that you have influence, which is power. You have influence over people and you can't handle it. It's unsettling that you send that kind of stuff, because I don't know what kind of effect that has on a kid, but yet you're sending it. It's just very uncomfortable.
Sometimes people make a mistake and it doesn't make them a horrible person. Whoa. Sometimes people can make a mistake and they're still a good person. Crazy, I know.
A good person? Well, I would believe that if you were showing or displaying receipts, but the entire time in the video, you're singing this song. There's no receipts. And not only that, there's so many people that are calling you out. Obviously, Adam, your own employees, and then other people that you've also had in your community, talking about how you were sending them inappropriate messages. What's a mistake compared to multiple mistakes?
Sometimes people make mistakes simply because they made a mistake.
Do you understand why people want you out? These brands don't want to associate with you anymore, and you're losing any other future endeavor that you were potentially going to participate in. People don't want you to have influence because of what you're capable of. And you can see it as like people hating, but the way I see it is people are just doing what they think is best for their communities. Obviously, the people have spoken, so they want you out. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there. Yeah, I thought this was pretty interesting. That's all I got for you guys, and yeah, hopefully you guys learned something today.